In a peaceful village lived a farmer named Rajan. He was known as a hardworking and simple man. Every morning before sunrise, he went to his fields with big dreams in his heart. Rajan grew many vegetables like tomatoes, brinjals, potatoes, spinach, and cauliflower. He spent hours under the hot sun watering the crops, removing weeds, and taking care of every plant like a child. But despite all his hard work, life was not easy. Every evening, Rajan carried his vegetables to the local market. Some days customers bought everything. But on many days, vegetables remained unsold and became rotten by the next morning. Because of this, Rajan's earnings were very low. One evening, Rajan sat quietly near his field, looking tired and hopeless. Just then, his childhood friend Mohit came there. Mohit noticed the sadness on Rajan's face and asked, "What happened, Rajan? Why are you so worried these days?" Rajan sighed deeply and replied, "I work day and night, but still I am unable to earn properly. Sometimes my vegetables sell, and sometimes they rot before anyone buys them. I don't know how long I can continue like this." Mohit thought for a moment and then said, "There is a big school in the nearby town. They prepare food for hundreds of children every day. They need fresh vegetables daily. Why don't you talk to the school owner? Maybe you can supply vegetables there regularly." Rajan's eyes filled with hope. The very next morning, he cleaned his freshest vegetables carefully and went to meet the school owner. The owner checked the vegetables and smiled. "These vegetables are fresh and healthy," he said. "We need vegetables every single day for the children's meals. If you can deliver them regularly, we are ready to pay you a fixed amount daily." Rajan could hardly believe his ears. He happily accepted the offer. From that day, his life slowly started changing. Every morning, Rajan delivered baskets full of fresh vegetables to the school kitchen. The cooks appreciated the quality of his vegetables, and the children enjoyed their meals. For the first time in years, Rajan started earning good money consistently. But sometimes, when money enters life, greed quietly enters the heart too. One night, while counting his earnings, Rajan started thinking, "If I can earn this much now, what if I earn even more?" The next day, he visited a chemical shop in town. The shopkeeper showed him certain chemicals that could keep vegetables looking fresh for many days and also make raw vegetables ripen quickly. At first, Rajan hesitated, but greed slowly defeated his honesty. He began spraying chemicals on old vegetables to make them appear fresh and shiny. He even mixed spoiled vegetables with fresh ones before delivering them to the school. Nobody suspected him because the school trusted him completely. Then slowly, strange things started happening in the school. Some children complained of stomach pain. Some felt weak after eating lunch. At first, teachers thought it was a seasonal illness. But one terrible afternoon, many children suddenly got severe food poisoning after lunch. Children were rushed to hospitals, and doctors worked continuously to help them. The school owner was deeply shocked and immediately ordered an investigation. Samples of food and vegetables were sent for laboratory testing. After a few days, the reports arrived. The vegetables contained harmful chemical substances. The owner could not believe it. He immediately called Rajan to the school. When Rajan entered the office, his legs trembled with fear. The school owner looked at him with disappointment and pain. "We trusted you like family," he said sadly. "These vegetables were feeding innocent children. How could you do this?" At first, Rajan denied everything. But when the laboratory reports were shown to him, he broke down completely. Tears rolled down his face as he confessed. "Yes, I did it. I became greedy. I only thought about money. I never imagined things would become this serious." That night, Rajan could not sleep at all. Again and again, he kept remembering the sick children being taken to hospitals and the worried faces of their parents. For the first time, he realized that in his greed for money, he had forgotten humanity. The next morning, Rajan went to the temple and sat there silently for hours. He realized that money earned through dishonesty never brings peace. With tears in his eyes, he decided to change himself completely. He went to the school again. In front of the teachers, parents, and children, Rajan folded his hands and said, "I made the biggest mistake of my life. I cannot erase the pain I caused, but I promise from today onward, I will never cheat anyone again. I will grow vegetables honestly, even if I earn less money." For many days, nobody trusted him. But Rajan did not give up. He worked honestly in his fields again. He started growing natural vegetables without chemicals. Months later, the school owner visited Rajan's farm personally. After checking everything carefully, he said, "Everyone deserves one chance to correct their mistakes. I hope you never break this trust again." Rajan nodded with tears in his eyes. From that day onward, he worked with honesty and dedication. Years later, Rajan became famous in nearby villages, not because he earned the most money, but because he became the most trustworthy farmer. And whenever young farmers asked him for advice, he always said, "Greed may give profit for a short time, but honesty gives respect for a lifetime."